Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This will be the last video of me in my trick-or-treat shirt, I promise, but I'm just going to be showing you some new stuff that I got. Some of it I bought, some of it came in subscription boxes. Mike got me one thing, so yeah, I just figured I would show you everything. I did get some technically new stuff, but it's repurchased items, so that stuff will be in a separate video, probably up before this one. But yeah, if you want to see some of the new stuff that I got, then just keep on watching. Make sure you're subscribed, make sure your notification bell is turned on, and yeah, we're gonna jump into it. Some of the stuff I'm very excited. Okay, there's a lot of palettes, so I think we'll start with the stuff that's not palettes, and then we'll do palettes last because that's probably the most exciting thing. I've had this stuff like sitting waiting. The first thing, I finally got one of these It Cosmetics brushes. I think I talked about this a little bit in a get ready that'll probably be up before this video too, but every October It Cosmetics partners with Ulta and they make these like heart-shaped foundation brushes. Kathleen Lights has raved about these for years. This is her favorite foundation brush. I think last year they tried to change it and make it flatter and she didn't really like that, but they went back to the dome this time. It's got this really pretty waterfall handle. Every year it looks a little bit different. It's still pink, but you know, it's for breast cancer awareness, but the packaging changes. I finally got my hands on one. Every year when I've been trying to get it, like for the last 3 years, by the time I realized it or thought about it, they've been sold out because you can only get them through Ulta. They're kind of expensive. This is a $30 brush. I did have Ulta points, so I ended up getting 2 brushes for $20, so it wasn't a bad deal, but I'm super excited. I haven't used it yet, but I'm super excited, and it's just so pretty. Like I could sit here all day and do that. I'm excited that I finally got one because I've been wanting one, like I said, for like 3 years. The other brush I got is from Real Techniques. This is a concealer brush because my favorite little concealer brush is from Morphe and it's very round. This one's a little bit wider and I've used it a couple of times. It's just different, so it's going to take me a little bit to get used to the different shape of it because it's definitely flatter, but I like that I have more than one concealer brush because sometimes I don't clean that one as often and sometimes it gets goopy. So it'll be nice to have a second concealer brush. And this is another one that I've looked at for like over a year and just never bought it because this is like $10 by itself normally. Like they're expensive. And then I've been trying to get one of these sponges. You're going to think I'm insane because I have a pile of sponges back over there, and then I got a pile of sponges in my backup drawer that I've gotten that I haven't opened, but I've been wanting one of these sponges for months. They're always sold out. I just happened to be on the website and they were in stock and I couldn't believe it because every time they've announced restocks, I've gone on there and they're not available. So I'm like, am I crazy? Am I insane? They're from, what is the company called? Bad and Bruja. They make lashes and their lashes come in a little box that look like a VHS tape. That's what they're known for. And so I got one of their little VHS stickers. And then here's the company. I found them on Instagram. Yeah, they mainly do lashes and then they do these. It's a jack-o'-lantern sponge. I haven't even taken it out. I don't know how soft it is. It could be hard as rock. I don't know, but I've been wanting one. I should have got more than one. They sell them for about $6 a piece, so it's not the cheapest sponge considering you have to pay for shipping. And like I said, I just got one. I said, as long as I've been wanting them, I probably should have got a couple of them, but I finally got my hands on one. I'm not going to try them yet because I got a ton of sponges out. And like I said, I got a whole pile in my drawer, but it makes my heart happy. Yeah, there was no other reason for me buying that than that because I don't need any more sponges. A new brow product I got. This is just the box. This is Inked Brow 60-hour wear insanely long-lasting waterproof brow gel. It comes, let me pull it up. It comes in a tube. This is to replace my brow cushion that I cannot find. I'm in the shade Cafe Kitty. It's kind of a warmer brown, but I set it with powder. It has a brush applicator. I don't use this. I use my own like brow brush. It works good. What I do is I ended up getting one of the Benefit brow pencils, which I don't need this, but I outline my brows with the pencil and then I fill it in with this, and it mimics the cushion, and then, you know, I'll set it with powder. It does mimic the cushion. It is more watery than my cushion, so there's a little bit of a learning curve with it. I'm still getting used to it, but my cushion is from Iconic London in the shade medium. Now I can get it on their website. It's like $33. With shipping, it's gonna cost me like $40. Aspen, go lay down. Lay down. Lay down, big girl. It's gonna cost me like $40. So it's expensive, but it's almost running out. I need to put a little saline in it probably to limp it along, but I love it a lot and I can't find it. So Ulta used to carry this and they don't have it in stock. They haven't had it in stock in a while. The lady at Ulta seems to think maybe they're going to start phasing out Iconic London because they haven't been restocking anything. So I tried to find a replacement. So we'll see how it goes. I've only used it once so far. So again, we'll see. I got 2 new things from the Kaleidos's new collection. This is the Futurism 5, 6, 7, the Sashimi City. This is the neutral one. They have a lavender one too. I didn't buy that one. I may get it later. I don't know. I've heard kind of good and bad things about the lavender one. I heard the formula on this one was better. That's not why I bought it. I heard that later. I just don't wear purple eyeshadow a lot, so I thought of the 2, this would probably get more use. Very, very pretty. This Penthouse shade down here is stunning. Haven't used this yet. And then they came out with contour palettes. So this is the Charisma contour palette. I'm in the shade Warm and Medium, just because I have a yellow undertone. So you've got 2 different like contour powders and a highlight powder. I have used this. I like the formula on this a lot. They have 3 different shade variations of these. I like their blushes. I have their blushes from their last collection. So I wanted to try their contour powder. And then I held back. I didn't get both eyeshadow palettes just because I don't need them. So I just got the one. Let me know if you guys are still interested. This collection's been out for a little while and there's tons of videos on it, but let me know if you want me to do a video with this palette because I definitely can. Mike gave me my birthday present early. He bought me the Urban Decay, is it Stoned Vibes? Yeah, Stoned Vibes palette. It's gorgeous. This is one of the pictures that I sent him of like palettes that I liked. Like, it's so pretty. I have used it twice. I really, really like it. Like, it's super, like this isn't necessarily a standalone palette. Like, you're probably going to need to bring in extra mattes, but the shimmers I think are really, really nice. I really like the looks that I've done with it so far, and it's pretty. So I'm happy that I have it. I like it. This one's gotten mixed reviews, but I like it. I think it looks pretty. And then the others are just palettes from subscription boxes. So I've got the Hip Dot palette. This came in my premium BoxyCharm subscription. She looks like this. A very pretty color story. I think I'm going to keep this one. I got another palette in my Luxe box. And that was The Queen by Eloise. I don't know that I'm going to keep this one. I've seen people use the palettes, and I think the formula on the Hip Dot is a little bit like that one's a little more pigmented than this one. So I think in my BoxyCharm giveaway from last month, which I haven't picked the winner yet, I think I might throw this in just because I don't know that this palette's going to get a ton of use. I haven't decided yet, but of the 2, I definitely think I'm going to get more use out of that one. I thought maybe I would try it. I've gone back and forth, and then I can give it to a coworker. So I'm still on the fence. I've never tried anything from either one of these brands, so I'm still on the fence what I'm going to do with this one, but I'm pretty positive I'm going to keep that. And then I got Everything's Dusty because some of these have been sitting up here for a little while. I have the Essentials 2 palette from Violet Voss. This looks really pretty. I think I'm gonna hold on to this. Like, I don't think you're gonna get a ton of looks out of this, but definitely can be used with other palettes. And then I was able to snag the Flamingo palette from their last like pop-up. This is the one like main thing that I wanted. I think I got this in something else and I don't remember. Oh, I got a Kat Von D, the Saint perfume. So I got the perfume and then this. I've wanted the Flamingo palette for a little while. Like, it looks like summery from the outside, but you do have some oranges in here. So I think this definitely could be used in the fall, but I think this will get more use than the was it the Bare Essentials palette that we got in BoxyCharm like a year or two ago? And I liked that color story, but it's very similar to my original Pumpkin Spice. So I ended up passing that along to my friend Lauren. So I think this palette will get more use out of me just because I like Violet Voss's formula. So I think with this and the Essentials too, hopefully these will get some use, because that other one I just stopped using it because I ended up reaching for my Pumpkin Spice palette. It's sitting over here, so that's why I keep pointing, but hopefully this will get some use. And I got the little Space Case palette. This is a quad. This came in Ipsy. I like the packaging of the Space Case brand, like the little UFO. It reminds me of the Jouer Skinny Dip palette. So it's just shimmers. So they're pretty like topper shades, like shimmer. So I don't know. I don't think I've swatched this yet. So if I end up not using it, I can give it away. But it reminded me of the Skinny Dip palette. So I think that's why I picked this. Like, the choices that month were not great, I don't think. So I think that's why I went with this. And then the last thing is from Ciate London. This also came in a BoxyCharm. This is the New England palette. And I was really excited to get this because I like Ciate London and I haven't tried their eyeshadows. It's a really pretty, I don't know, reminds me of sweaters, like fall sweaters. There's a lot of shimmers. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4 mattes. This shade right here looks like it might be a satin, but it looks like there's only like 4 true matte shades. And then like you've got this blue like satin shade. This gray looks like that might be a satin. Like, some of these look like satiny shades, and then you've got more like true, what would be considered metallics, like 4 actual like metallic shimmers. So yeah, 4 mattes, 1, 2, 3, 4, a lot of like satin shades, and then like 4 actual shimmers. So we'll see. I've swatched a few of them. It looks pretty. Haven't actually used it yet. So yeah, that's everything that I have in my possession. I did snag the Hocus Pocus palette in one of the lip kits. I got the Sarah one. I tried to get the eyeliner trio, and by the time all of the like waiting and the shipping, by the time I got to the end, the eyeliners were gone, but I was able to get the palette and the lip kit during the ColourPop launch, like that whole fiasco. And then I also got the Butte Bean and Shroud It's Freaking Bats palette. I got the Arcana palette also. So those are coming. And then the other one that I want, Black Moon Cosmetics is doing an Urban Myth palette. And I've been wanting to try Black Moon eyeshadows for years. And like the packaging, like the aesthetic of it is really cool. Like the shades in it, there's a row of mattes and a row of shimmers. So I'm going to try and get that. That launches the 10th. So this video will probably be up after that, but cross your fingers that I got it, because I'm really hoping that's like the last Halloween-esque item that I'm going to try and get this year. There's a lot of like Halloween collabs. I'm not really interested in the Makeup Revolution, like Jack Skellington, Sally palettes. The color stories of those didn't really appeal to me. If I'm in Ulta and they have any of the highlighters, I might try and get a highlighter, but again, I don't really need those either. So I wasn't really going to try and get the Makeup Revolution ones. I wouldn't mind the Makeup Revolution Rachel lipstick, but I don't even know if those are still available. That color in particular looked really, really pretty to me. So if you're somebody that bought any of the Friends collection and you don't want it, let me know and I would be willing to pay for that lipstick because it looked pretty. But yeah, that's everything that I've gotten recently. Like I said, there's some things. I did get 2 items from the Too Faced holiday like releases. So those are coming. I got a couple of Halloween palettes coming. And I think that's it. So I will do videos on those when they come, and I'm still planning on doing the comparison with the 3 pumpkin spice palette. So hopefully I can get that filmed soon. But yeah, that's everything that I have. Let me know what you guys thought of the stuff that I've gotten so far. Give this video a thumbs up if you like these kinds of videos. And yeah, I hope everybody is doing well. And I will hopefully see you all in another video very, very soon. Bye, everybody.